can use this boat to reach the Seine. As soon as I am on dry land, I shall return to the Cordelier convent. I'm sure they are waiting for me with bated breath. Citoyen, I come bearing sad tidings. Monsieur de Vaucanson has passed away. I was present for his last breath in his cell at the Bastille.
Juste ciel. Requiescat in pace.
Mon Dieu, it is a cruel fate that has taken my dearest friend from me today.
Eugène. Ce pauvre Eugène. I cannot suffer such a horrible injustice.
Was he at least able to tell you something before he passed away?
No. Nothing.
How unfortunate. We are lost.
Must we resign ourselves to this disastrous turn of events?
No, General. Every part of me refuses to do so. Eugène de Vaucanson made me make a promise that I swore to keep. Now I have no other choice than to risk everything.
What are you thinking, Aegis?
I'm thinking of making my way to Versailles.
Eh bien, you should know that I also plan to go there.
You don't even think about it.
Ma foi. What have we got to lose? Our lives? At this point, you must admit that they're not worth much.
I agree with the Marquis's resolution. We must take into account everything that Aegis has done to foil the King's plans. The time has come for us to put ourselves at her service.
Not so fast, mon ami. Let's not rush into anything. You'd have to be mad to want to be part of the battle to come. Those who agree to take part in this strike will need to keep a low profile until Aegis has cleared the way. As for you, madame, I do not know what new arrangements have been made since my last visit to the Queen, but I found the area around the North Wing to be particularly empty. Here is where you should launch the attack. If fortune is in my favor, I shall be waiting for you at the Petit Trianon with something to help you make your way through the gardens.
As for us, once the automates have been defeated, we will enter the palace to seize the king and the count.
Is that your plan, Monsieur le Marquis?
It is, monsieur.
We are about to take the small step that separates audacity from madness.
Are you ready to take it, Madame?
Citoyen, I cannot escape my obligations. It is in my very nature to honor them. I kept the promise I made to the Queen to find Monsieur de Vaucanson. I am now bound by the oath I swore before my creator. If I go to Versailles, it is in the hope of rescuing Athenais. I think also of all that remains to be done in Paris. And what's more, you demand my help to make you masters of the king.
It is a heavy burden that we place on your shoulders. But once again, we must leave it up to you.
Take your time, Aegis. A hasty decision could lead to disaster.
We will be ready for action when the time comes.
Pour la nation!
Et pour le royaume!
General.
Do you need...
General, you...
What is it? Was...
From...
me. From but...
did you... They did... It is the king. By now...
I fear, although there is...
Goodbye, and... Shall I destroy it? To ensure that no one will use it against the people of Paris? Or shall I entrust it to General de Lafayette? I will see to it the Citoyen Lavoisier's wish is granted. Too much blood has been shed already. Not even the commanding officer was spared. Lafayette didn't hand over his army to the king. This must certainly be Colonel Armand. I should keep looking around Place Dauphine. Yellow cartridges. A conspirator's secret sign. There was most certainly a conspiracy. There's no doubt about that. But those involved shared the same fate as the rest of them. A headquarters at the Pont au Change. By all appearances, it's not official. Most likely an underground hiding place that can be entered from the riverbank. I'll try to track down Capitaine Lefebvre. If he and his men withdrew to the Société des Amis des Noirs, they must have gone towards the Châtelet. It would have been a desperate move for certain. I doubt any of them survived the retreat. The poor souls. They died just steps from their goal. York? What does that mean? This place must be studied carefully. This document bears the signature of the Marquis de Lafayette, so the rumors were true. The Garde Nationale wasn't formed spontaneously. All of this was carefully orchestrated. It is high time the Marquis de Lafayette explained himself. Citoyen Leclos. The representatives of the people.
Who exactly are you?
The patriots and representatives.
I need names.
Monsieur de Robespierre.
All these men have declared themselves enemies of the
Is there any cause more important?
No, of course not. And what are these so-called
They believe they have found and to do it, they beg you to give them one of the...
Ma foi. But you must understand that
If that's how you feel.
Let me think. Where are the representatives?
At the Couvent des...
Very well. Here's what we're going to do. As for you, Here it contains a prototype of my cannon. However, do not... Is that clear?
Perfectly clear, monsieur.
Madame, these gentlemen and I have...
That is good news.
We will resolve our differences when the time comes.
You can count on it, but now it is clear that we are fighting the
Adversary? It seems that you are still fond of him, despite...
Oh, de grâce.
Truly, the king is no more than a... And together, in large numbers, we...
Madame, please give the model and the engine. However, you shall...
Let there be. We believe we now have a way without them. But it is still just, where will we find a... How will we get more Please. I ask each... Pour la nation.
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation.
Pour la nation.
General Lafayette.
Do you need help?
You lied to me,
And what could you possibly...
I know that you raised... There was nothing spontaneous.
Do you...
Why...
You what? I put an only...
Who?
My metal with but... The one... No, voila. However, so... And to give...
J'ai entendu.
Aegis. Oh, can you tell...
He comes...
Oh, no matter. I will not let this serpent continue...
Do as you wish, General. Goodbye, General. Citoyen
What can I do?
I found the powder.
Did you do what needed to...
Yes.
What do you mean, nothing more?
I flooded the cellars where the powder...
Bon sang! Why did you put our fate in the hands of...
This machine, as you say, just...
No, you have...
Come now, monsieur. Get a hold of yourself.
Mon Dieu! Everything I fear we no longer have...
Please, calm yourself. What you fear is the loss of your own personal interests. Goodbye, and down with despotism. Citoyen Marat.
Madame,
I'm surprised to find you here.
didn't you know? The Duke's allies are always in... Some even say that we have eyes and...
What do you want from me?
To tell you the truth, I can't wait to hear what you've discovered. And I was afraid you might leave me in the lurch. You can never be too cautious these days.
You were right.
Aha! I've got him at...
But he had no intention of handing it. His goal was to raise an army and command the...
It doesn't matter. These troops would have allowed him to crush the paper. He lied to the people. All I need is for you to give me the proof.
I have no proof, monsieur.
Your word? What good is your word? Do you think I can convince people by Believe me, I have tried. No, it's useless. I must admit defeat. We will have either the King or Lafayette. In either case, my fate is sealed. And I will abandon my beloved... I have no...